Welcome, my name is Frank Fischer, and today I want to talk a bit about something nasty for us: completeness. When we are talking about the quality of static code analysis tools, it has roughly three aspects: performance, recall, which describes the number of suggestions, and completeness, which describes the degree to which only real faults are reported. The latter two are based on statistics, and even experts dispute about the real definition, but back to our topic. We want to talk about completeness today. For us, completeness means a certain trade-off. We can tend to only report true faults, but that might lead to some faults go unreported. Or we report whatever we think is a fault, which might lead to lots of false positives. A false positive is literally a wrong suggestion. Or more formally, the system indicates the presence of a condition that is in reality not present. All static code analyzers have this. We, for us, measure our rate and work constantly to optimize it. Let us do an example. I found the following suggestion for the code of Facebook's Presto. DeepCode suggested that we end up removing an element that is not present in the data structure. Let us zoom into pseudocode and I explain the situation in detail. As you can see, we have an if statement that checks the presence of an element in the collection revoking operators. If the element is present, we call a function that might remove the element from the collection. On the right side, we see what happens when the conditional is false. Again, we call the function that might remove the element. But wait, we just tested that there is no such element in the collection. We remove an element that cannot exist. This is what DeepCode flags. But DeepCode does not notice that the element is actually added just before we call to eventually remove it again. When we developed the rule based on learning from open source, we never encountered the situation that we have here. In all 265 projects, we found such a pattern. It was never done like this. We have a false positive here as our rule does not watch out for this condition. As a developer, you can choose to ignore the suggestion for the specific line or for the file. But there is an even better option. Help us to help you. One of the advantages of Symbolic AI is that it is based on rules. We can change these rules without the need of training data. So if you fill in the feedback form here, we will change the rules. And I did so in disguise, using my private account. The feedback is collected and worked upon. 5 days later, I got this email from my colleagues. The rule is adjusted, the false positive is gone. In summary, as we are using Symbolic AI, we can make additions and adjustments that we do not find easily represented in training data. We normally do this within days. Give us feedback and see the magic happen. My false positive is no longer. See you. Thanks for watching, but now it's your turn. Go to deepcode.ai and check out what DeepCode can do for your code.